Hey, so I want to make a video about communicating with the higher consciousness, learning about people's power animals and spirit guides and all of that. A lot of people have questions about that and how I do that. So it's really just a third eye exercise. Everybody is capable of doing this. And I think that that's one thing that's really awesome about this is that anyone can do this. It's just how dedicated are you to learning this practice? And I've been practicing daily for, I don't know, a really long time. I've been capable of doing it for a very long time and really suppressed it. I actively suppressed it for a very long time because I was scared of my own abilities. So if you feel scared of your own abilities, if things have happened and you have communicated with lower level beings and whatever, I lived in a house that was basically it was haunted, and it was not nice, and they really came after me because I was so receptive. And because of that, I was like, no, I'm not going to hear any of this. I don't want to receive anything. So I spent a really long time blocking off my capabilities because I was scared, and I finally got to a place where I was like, oh, I want to use these abilities that I have, and I need to open it up. So I've done a lot of work personally to be able to come back into that. And so if you're in that kind of space, you got to work through it. If you need help, I can try and help you. My best friend helped me work through my issues of being able to reopen my communication with spirit. Anyway, so when I go there, God, it's so beautiful. You all are so awesome. And so many people, they don't realize how beautiful they really are. But when I go in and I talk to you and you tell me these amazing things and you show me these beautiful pictures and all of these things, and it's so exciting. And I'm so thankful for everyone who allows me into that space. I think a lot of people who come to my services don't even realize how intimate this space is. And so maybe that's to my advantage, because maybe if they knew how intimate it was, they wouldn't do it. I don't know. But it's so beautiful, and I'm just so thankful. So thank you so much to everybody who has come to me and allowed me in this beautiful space. When I do Reiki with someone and I do the intuitive work, it's the intuitive work, but even just with Reiki, we're in a very very close space with each other where we're exchanging energy. It's mostly me allowing this giving. But I read this, I'll read you if you're there with me. I'll just say you. Okay, so you're there with me, and I communicate with your higher consciousness. So it's the you that's bigger than you. And this is a hard concept to understand. So you are here in the physical, but it's you that's here in the spiritual, that I'm talking to you here. And what does this person want to say about you? It's you up here. And so it's the you that sees the whole picture. So us here in the physical, we are in the middle of the forest, but the you that is up here in the spiritual can look out over the entire thing and say, maybe you ought to do this, or maybe you ought to do that. But what I do is I read you at each of the chakras. The chakras. I want to start saying chakras because I hear that a lot and I like that pronunciation. But anyway, that's another thing. So I read you and reach you at each of the chakras, and And I say, you know, what's going on here? How are you at this space? And I get either, you know, everything's really good or there's an imbalance. When there's an imbalance, I can say, well, what's going on here? Are we depleted or are we abundant? Sometimes we have too much, you know, too much voice, too much. I don't think I've ever seen anybody with too much heart, too much power. Sometimes there's too much power happening, you know, and I'm not pushy. There's been times that I've been pushy with people and they've told me, no, back off. But I try to just be suggestive and say, if you do this, it can be really helpful for you. And so I try to be suggestive on solutions, and it's been really helpful for people. So I am giving people counsel on a higher consciousness psychic level. And so it will manifest itself in the physical world. So if I'm telling someone, you know, your power, your solar plexus, your power's off. There's a difference between having control and having power. Two very different things. When you have control, you're seeking control, that's imbalance. But when you have power, it means that you let go of control. And so there's a big difference there. And some people are having a really hard time with that. And it's not that they're a bad person. It's just that they, you know, they're just not seeing it for what it is. It can make a huge difference in your point of view. So that's all it is. And so I'm just here to just help people with that. You know, like let's see it for what it is. So when people come to me and I'm reading all of that psychically, that's what I see. And I can also do fun things, like I can see your power animals. So I've seen a lot of crazy stuff, like I've seen hummingbirds. I've seen dinosaurs. Seriously, like that's weird, but that's cool. You know, you can have a dinosaur as your power animal. I've also seen, I've been told about a condor, a California condor. That was the word that came through the loudest, was condor. But that it was one that's extinct. So I haven't looked it up yet. Like, the internet's the greatest resource, so it's the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. So I need to get on there and look that up, but like everybody has, like, everybody has several spirit guides. You don't just have one. You have like a whole bunch. You have a whole posse behind you. So I believe that to be true with spirit animals too. So I have elephant, I have hawk. You know, everybody has. You have so much support, it's ridiculous. If you knew how much you were loved every day and every second, like, you would never, ever question yourself. It's a really beautiful place. So, come on, guys. It's awesome. So, if you are wondering about these things about yourself, like, who are my spirit guides? What are my spirit animals? Or you want some validation about how you're feeling. All of your feelings are so valid, and it's not that, you know, the way that you feel is invalid, but let's come to a place of wholeness. All of you are so beautiful. Thank you so much for allowing me to share my wisdom and my love with you, and I love you all so much. I could talk to you all day. So I hope that I get the chance to. You can email me at liz@ZenWithin.net. Let me know what you need. I have services that start as low as $30. I mean, like, anybody can afford that. Come on. Maybe when I'm a veteran, I'll be charging that $100 an hour charge. I don't know. That's what some of them do. But not that that's bad. at all. But love you guys. Peace.